here.
It is fight night. What number is this?
This is 8.
8.
Fight night 8.
Fight night 8. Eddie. It is a Sunday. Eddie has not been to camp. Eddie is amped for the spectacle we are about to unleash.
Look, we walked around the block one time. I don't know what else it wants from me.
Yeah, he's picking up objects he has not picked up in this room in weeks.
He's
dropping them. He's trying to deliver them to my lap. I'm ignoring him. And he's chewing it. He's chewing it on top of cords, of course.
We're gonna give him a treat, though.
We're gonna shove a treat in this dog's face.
4 more of these left.
There you go. And the dog has been treated.
It's done. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
So, Fight Night 8. Headlining this fight night.
Yeah. Some sweaty Forge.
Keyforge versus Light Tasker. It was pretty sweaty last time we did it. There's no reason to believe it'll be less sweaty this time.
Yeah. And just because Keyforge 2 owed Light Tasker, I don't think that is necessarily what will happen this time.
It's not a guarantee.
I think Keyforge had good draws the last time they played. If Keyforge has draws anything like it had versus was it Future Battler or Jack Feet against Jack Feet, then I think Light Tasker could easily walk away with the game. So bots, be gone bot.
Bots out.
Yeah, but the warm-up match, we've got some. This was a best of one adaptive.
This is
correct?
First is best of one adaptive.
So
Keyforge is showing that it doesn't care that it's in a championship match. It is going to participate in this fight night twice.
Most decks like to take the rest of the night off. Keyforge, however, is consummate show person. So Keyforge will be in a best of one match. Also on the docket, we've got a just a blazing fast matchup. Right,
that's 2 of our highest E. I believe both E's are above 30.
The Ilku Provost Taser Trimbley and Corporal Barkus Rex Kingsley squaring off, going fast. That match is probably going to take a total of 8 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
And then we've got a classic throwback
the year
matchup.
Is 2018.
The year is 2018. You've bought Keyforge decks. You've heard about the Horsemen. Your friend has got the Horsemen. You're sitting down and you're playing your 2 Horsemen decks against each other. I think that'll just be more of a funsy match than anything serious. And then we'll be leading into the main event. So there you go. All right,
so we're going to send it down to Code Red only to bring us into this fight night as he introduces the first match. Keyforge versus Cell Allen. Take it away, Code Red.
Our first contest tonight is a best of one adaptive match. In this match, each manager brings an Archon to the arena. Both managers are given an opportunity to examine each competitor, and they will secretly choose which one they wish to back in the upcoming contest. If the managers choose different Archons, then they will corner their selecteds. If the managers choose the same Archon, the bidding begins!
The bidding. We'll see what happens. And then, intro for Keyforge.
Our first Archon, brought to the arena by Nathan, weighs in at 78 sass. She is no stranger to the TTR arena, being the challenger for the TTR title in Fight Nights number 1 and 2. Looking to continue her path to redemption, this member of the Gauntlet surely demonstrates just how frightening an Archon associated with House Mars can be. Introducing Keyforge, the Lady General of the Keep.
Deck's record on the graph too. Noted. I could maybe work that in. Helmallen.
Her opponent defeated fan favorites Aya and Temujin in previous fight nights before a similar losing effort at the TTR Championship. This powerful Archon hopes their massive ring presence can attempt to keep their opponent at bay, even if that requires a handicap to make the contest fair. Weighing in at 75 sass and being accompanied by Justin, be prepared to be held back by Helmallin, the director of the oppressed.
Excellent work, thank you. Okay.
All right. So, we have done this before. We're gonna mark one deck with a damage, one deck with an amber. We're going to conceal. We're each going to take a damage and amber. We're going to conceal our choice. We'll pick it simultaneously. Once we've made our decisions, we'll reveal it. And that's the deck that we chose for the matchup. That's how we'll be able to choose the decks. And if we choose the same deck, that's where we'll go to the chain bidding.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. We already know all the decks, so we haven't really looked at the cards like you normally would, but we're very familiar with both these decks at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna get right to the bidding.
Right. It's overwhelming board presence versus Conphage, which is a combo extraordinaire, who happens to be pretty good at comboing through a full board. So,
Okay. We both chose Conphage.
All right.
Not very surprising.
Since I brought Conphage, I start the bidding at 0 chains. So, 0 chains to Justin.
I'll bid 1.
I will bid 2.
I will bid 3.
I will bid 4.
I will bid 5.
I will bid 6.
I'll go 7.
I will go 8.
I could take it for 9, or I could attempt for 9, or I could give it to you for 8. Do I think you'll go 10? Is the question. Is 8 enough chains to beat Conphage? Is the other question. I don't know. Is 9 enough chains to win with it?
What are chains if you've drawn the entire deck?
Right. Like a certain point, the thing is, it's just going to have to get to the stuff,
Correct.
The pieces.
Is it efficient enough? Can
Yeah.
it stall long enough to get there? Helmallon's not a fast deck, in my opinion.
It's definitely not a fast deck. True.
But if the board is uncontested, then it can win very quickly.
I just cleaned my glasses off and made them worse because I used my shirt. All right, I'm going to use this fiber cloth this time.
Yeah, I agree with you, Storm. I did some playtesting with Conphage for Adaptive going into Season 1 of the KFPL, and I came to the decision that Conphage is too volatile of a deck for Adaptive, because there's the Gangernaut combo, there's the Martian Generosity, where you could run it up to like 12 chains or something like that against a deck.
I'm gonna give it to you for 8.
Okay. All right, 8 chains.
Inspector Purge Martian Gen. Does this have Inspector? It does have Inspector. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Although I did that one time and
won anyway,
and I still lost. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's roll the Seagulls first.
You.
Okay.
Bets.
Yep. Bets are 5. See what the audience thinks.
Would you have gone higher there, Nathan?
9-10 is definitely pushing it. I think I still want Conphage. I think I just prefer Conphage to be in my hands. But I would have gone a little bit more, I think. Because like I said, I don't think Helmallon is fast enough to stop Conphage from comboing, so...
Your tipping point is around 11 and 10-11.
Yeah, I think it's probably around that point, probably even slightly higher. I haven't played any Adaptive in several months since Justin and I both scrubbed out of the KFPL, so
I think I'm just bad at Adaptive. Just have to accept that.
Chain bidding is its own
Yeah.
beast.
And neither of us really have done it a lot.
Chain bidding is its own creature. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think Helmon is a competent enough deck where it will clobber an opponent that's only playing 1 to 2 cards a turn, right? I don't draw that many. I only draw 5 because I'm going first, but I do drop a chain here. I think this is a mulligan-worthy hand, so I'm going to kick it away. We'll go down to 4 cards for the opener.
You give your fear of high-level adaptive or high-level Archon? I mean, yeah, I think it's just worth just playing.
Yeah, I mean, Justin won an Archon Vault Tour, right? Justin and I were like, we had talked multiple times. Anytime we went to an Archon Vault Tour and we did badly in it, we were just like, you know what?
We're not Archon people.
We're not Archon players. And then Justin won an Archon tournament. I think the secret is, if you know your deck, you know what it's strong against, you know what it's weak against, you can do well in an Archon tournament. I have always taken the wrong deck. I've always taken decks that I've thought were fun, but not necessarily busted. And I think if I had just taken Confage to most of the Archon tournaments, I would have done a lot better with it. So, okay, I will start things off by saying Shadows, playing Dusk Chronicles, and archiving a card. I will drop a chain and draw up to 4.
I'll say this. I'll play Implosion. I'll play a Drekker and a Sinestra. Your turn.
Alright, I will say Brobnar. I'm going to play Signal Fire and Drummer Knot. I need to refresh myself on this deck list real quick. Just need to take.
You lose 1 for that.
I do lose 1 for the for playing the Drummer Knot because of Sinestra. Okay. Untap Chains, draw 3.
I will say this. I'll play Cinder, play Break Key. I will Reap with Drekker and steal 1. And I will Reap with Sinestra. Your turn. Sun Tzu, very wise. Very good words.
I will say Brobnar. I'm going to play Lollop the Titanic, and Drummer Knot is going to fight Drekker. I will drop a chain and draw.
Say Sanctum. I'll play Barrister Joya, an Amber, and a Champion and a Phil. Your turn. Check with 6.
I am going to say Shadows, and I will Swindle. And drop a chain and 1.
I'll say Saurian. I'll play Thero Centurion, and Pterodactyl, Dreadbone Decimus, and Dreadbone Decimus, and a City State Interest. Trying to get Cowards Ended here. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. Lollop will fight the Pterodactyl. JK. Lollop will fight Dreadbone Decimus. I forgot it won't actually kill the Pterodactyl. I will Coward's End. I will Reap with Drummer Knot, bounce Lollop, replay Lollop. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Bulwark and a Barrister Joya and do a damage to Drummer Knot. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Shadows. Play 2 Gamgees, and I am I'll pop the Signal Fire. Wallop will fight Barrister, and I'll have Drummernaut fight Bulwark. Alright, I'll drop Chain and to
Say Saurian. Play Citizen Shrix. Salt Steel. Play Siren Horn. I'll play Courtesan Octavia. I have Form of Giants. I don't have a good way to kill that anytime soon, so I think I'm just gonna discard it.
yeah.
I do not want to give you free amber. I'll say check with 6.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'll play Dipno Spymaster. I'm gonna Reap with Gamgee, so I gain 1 and then steal 1. And then I am going to Reap with Gamgee, and I have more than you now. So I will drop a Chain and draw 1.
I'll say Dis. I will Mark of Dis the Lollop.
Okay.
And draw. Stirring Grave. Archive a card. What card will it be? What card?
Mark of Dis. This deck does decent against Mark of Dis, honestly.
Yeah.
It literally cannot be marked into Shadows. And a lot of times with Brobnar and Mars, you want to be saying those houses over, like, you want to take them multiple turns in a row, because your cards are typically so good that generating the value from what's going on is typically better.
We get Dreadbone.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, so I Forge. I have to say Brobnar. I am going to put Blood the Titans on Dipno. I am going to have Lollop fight Citizen Shrix. That gets out of hand. And then Dipno is going to Omni Gamgee, who's going to Reap and steal 1. And I will drop a Chain and draw 1.
Alright, Forge. I'll say Dinos. Pick up the archive. I'll play Dreadbone. I'll exalt to kill a Gamgee. Play M4 Captura. I'll play a Shrix. I'll exalt Steel. Octavia. Bill. I'm gonna capture 2. Your turn. Dipno got promoted to 007. 006, he's 6 power. 006, spoiler alert, didn't make it.
I am going to say Mars. I'll pick up my archives. I'll play the Mother Gun. I will play Stormcrawler. I'll Mars first to ready and Reap with the Stormcrawler. I'll play Mars Needs Amber. And then Dipno is going to let Lollop fight It's a tough call. I think Dipno fights. All up fights, man. So many dinosaurs I just want to fight.
Yep.
I think I actually fight Dreadbone here because Dreadbone can 2-for-1 me. Potentially. Yeah, I guess that's what I do. Alright, I'll drop a chain, draw 3.
Say Sanctum. I will play a Commandeer. Play Lord Golgotha. I'll damage their capture. Play Potion. Capture. Play Bulwark. I'll capture. Play Techno Knight. And capture. Your turn. Golgotha is ready to get violent. It's true.
I think he's honestly too dangerous to live. So I'm going to take a Shadow's turn. I'm going to discard Bad Penny. I am going to Reap with Gamgee. So I will steal one. Gamgee does. So that's the thing is like 9 out of 9 games with Confage, Gamgee comes into play and dies immediately.
Mm-hmm.
There's that 10th game where Gamgee does not get dealt with, and he's just taking Amber the whole time. So I am going to Nerve Blast Golgotha, and then Dipno is going to fight. And I hate losing Dipno here because Dipno's actually done a lot of work too. Alright, so I will drop that last chain, draw 2, say check with 6 for turn.
Okay, I'll play Sanctum. I'll fight the Stormcrawler. I don't take any. It only does 1 damage when fighting. I will fight Gamgee. Play a Grey Rider.
I was worried about that.
I'll have 2 Grey Riders.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'll play Ardent Hero, play a Bulwark, unless I draw one. I'll Reap with Techno Knight. Discard. I'll discard. Lay at tops. Draw.
Wow.
Alright. Done.
Okay, so I will forge.
Wait, what? Are there 2 Grey Riders in here?
Is that Luria?
Yeah, there's not 2 Grey
We're
Riders.
thinking of Luria.
Yeah.
We're thinking of the wrong deck. Luria of Waterhall. It's very similar. In the Dis Sanctum, Luria's got, what's the other? Star Alliance.
Yeah.
And this deck is Starians. So.
However, it is bad that I didn't get my Grim Reminder till my reshuffle.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So now you've completely reshuffled.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Bramo. Who's going to take out, or I guess just dump some damage, not actually take out anybody. I'm going to play Foozle. And I'm going to play Gengar Chieftain. I'm going to have Bramo fight. Or actually to send Foozle after like Ward. I gotta break up this block here. I could send Bramo after Ardent Hero. Ardent Hero is like free damage. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll send Brahma after Ardent Hero. Alright, and that's my turn. I will draw 4. The chains have come off. So, Raider. Appreciate that follow.
Thank you. Okay. I could have an effective break key here and then stop the key, but I don't want to give you 5 amber to Martial Generosity with.
Yeah, because if I have the yeah, I know what you mean.
So
it's like the rare situation where that is the correct play.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna say Sanctum.
I think Sanctum was like a good, like you were.
There's a lot of stuff. I don't have anything to play in Sanctum, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Well, you get a Techno Knight. Yeah. You can potentially Techno Knight twice. It's just
basically I want to kill her stuff. And to do that, I'm gonna use this potion, and then I'm gonna start fighting. If Grey Rider kills anything, I don't get this fight ability. So
with the assault,
yeah, with the assault. So I can have Bulwark take out Foozle, have this Bulwark take out Gengar Chieftain, Reap with Grey Rider, have this Bulwark take out Bramo. Techno Knight can Reap, discard a card. I think I can discard this Grim Reminder. Raw. Plays will work.
Yeah, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to Nerve Blast and shoot the Grey Rider. And then I'm going to Oubliette the Citizen's Tricks. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay, now I'm going to say Dis. Play Inspector, and then I will play Implosion. Purge a card. The War Chest. That's pretty bad. I will Break Key. I will Gleeful Mayhem. This is actually sort of cowards I'm playing around too, so that's fine. I'll hit my Techno Knight. I'll play Drekker, Snarette. I'll capture 1. Another turn. Keyforge. We have not seen Generosity. I'll also check with 6. Yeah, that's why I didn't do that play on the previous turn, because I would have stopped his key. And I would not want to just give him Amber to hang out with.
Alright, I am going to say Mars. I am going to Mother Gun and show you 3. So I've got 3 damage. Where do I want to send this damage? Where's this damage most useful? I'm going to follow it up with a 4 damage orbital bombardment so I can divide the damage up. So I think I kill Cornus and Octavia with this 3 damage. And then I orbital bombardment to kill Snarette to do 4. That at least takes away the onboard options to control my Amber. I'll play Zizek Shockworm and I'll Containment Field the Drekker. Another onboard way to stop Amber. Okay, and it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Forge. Okay. I'll say this. I'll play Cinder, Sinestra. I will reap with the Drekker. It'll die.
Yeah,
is dead.
He's stunned. He's stunned and then dies.
I'll mark of this the Shockworm. I'm gonna resolve these as captures. And I'm done.
Okay. I will say Mars. I am going to Hypnotic Command 1 onto the... Actually, so first I'll Mother Gun and I'll shoot the Tech Knight.
Okay.
Hypnotic Command onto the Techno Knight. And then I will crash the Shockworm into the Techno Knight. And I will draw one. Go ahead.
I'll say Sanctum. Or no, I'll say Saurian. I will play Thera Centurion. Play Dreadbone. Play Siren Horn. Play City State. And I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Merkins and I'll play the top card of your deck.
Break key.
Does nothing. I will TMTP. I am going to Dusk Chronicles. I will archive a card. And it is your turn. I will call for.
I'll say Sanctum. Oh, did you lose one for the Snatch? Or did you have none?
I did not have any to lose.
I'll say Sanctum. I will play Joya. I will capture. Icons. Play Golgotha. I'll capture. Play Champion Barrister. I will reap 3 times. Your turn. Deck with 6.
Okay, I will say Mars. Go Mother Gun for 4. And honestly, I think the damage goes into this Barrister Joya.
Okay.
I play Xanthix Harvester. I play Glixel Proliferator. I Mars first to have the Proliferator fight Barrister Joya. And then I Generosity and draw 8.
You have a Marcy Tamer in hand still, right?
No,
you don't
play the other one.
Oh, that's earlier. Okay.
I played it and just like gained Stormcaller. Yeah, the bottom 5 cards were Xanthix Harvester, Proliferator, Martian Generosity, Mars first.
Jeez.
So I don't think I can win from this position. I'm just playing it out just to see. I can maybe not lose this turn. I have to like rip some gross Mars stuff right here though.
Basically Hypno Beam or Hypnotic Commander. Mars needs Amber.
So I can Hypnotic Command. I'll put one onto Dreadbone Decimus. And then I will Mars first the Xanthix Harvester, and I can't actually use it as being next to a status creature. And it's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter, but Harvester wasn't ready. Also, Rock Hurling Giant was down towards the bottom.
That probably would have been pretty good. I will say...
The turn you had all the Sanctum dudes. If I just play Rock Hurling Giant and I kill 4 creatures by throwing rocks at them, probably feels pretty good.
I'll say... Sorry, I'll play a Strix.
Wouldn't he have to fight? He can't fight. He can't do anything. I fought with the Proliferator. I fought into Barrister Joya. Yeah. Xanthix Harvester cannot be used, so...
I'll... fight the 4 fight, move 1, and then assault 2. Okay, so I can fight the Merkins, and then move that, and then assault to it. I'll Reap with Dreadbone. I guess I don't really want to play into TMTP, so I'll play Pterodactyl, play Dreadbone. I'll play Forum of Giants. If I gain 1 here, it plays around Swindle, I guess. So I'll do that. Alright, I'm done.
I lose because of the Forum. I'll Dust Chronicles. I can hit exactly TMTP. And then Dust Chronicles to hit also exactly Nerve Blast. I hit neither, so.
Okay.
Yeah, the game got to a state where I needed a specific thing. I think that matchup, I think Count Phage wins the shit out of this matchup without chains.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I think I have a real good chance to win the game if I see the Martian Generosity in the first 30 cards, right? In that bottom there, but
hey, chains mattered, right?
Yeah. In the bottom there, now I think I had a pretty good opener. I think there's a chance that Hellmaulen could run away with that game.
If you didn't have Coward's End, I guess.
Yeah, I think I lose on the spot. I think there's enough like removal. So
there was 8 chains.
8 chains. Yeah,
that was a good game.
8 chains. I think it was like a card off from being tilted in the other way.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, there you have it. It's our first match in the books.
But I mean that goes to show why I don't think Count Phage is a good adaptive deck, right? Because the chains, it was
it's
like
so variable.
It's super volatile.
You need to get
like
to your cards. Yeah. You need to get to the cards that matter.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna send it back down to the ring. Code Red, take it away. Bring us into this matchup. So we have a full intro. We have a non-DMCA version. We will play the non-DMCA version of this matchup.
Our next contest features 2 Archons who are very equally matched. They even represent the same houses. But tonight, we prove that there can only ever be 4 Horsemen. Our first Archon hails from the west end of the Crucible and weighs in at 70 sass. They took an oath of poverty to attempt to cleanse themselves of their sins, even suffering lashes from their broken dreams. However, that hasn't saved them, as their 4 horsemen ride in together. They come here looking to steal the souls of their opponents. Welcome, the patron that condemns the East. Their opponent, weighing in at 69 sass, was a competitor from the original Worst of the Worst tournament. With a 1-5 record, this Archon looks to show off their virtuous works at least one more time before they ride off into the sunset. But who knows how much red tape they're going to have to cut through to get there. Welcome, Lammo Bibbs of the Interpreter's Citadel.
There you go. Please what?
Lima Bibs is a deck that I have been on record saying I wish was slightly better. It's a deck that it's almost there. It's so close. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in it, but man, it constantly disappoints. So, all right, I am playing the Patron
On Lima Bibs.
The funny thing about Lima Bibs is that going to 6 is really good versus it.
Oh, really?
Because it's got
Shaffles.
Well, it's what's his face? It's the other one.
Drumble.
Drumble. It's got Drumble. It has. Does it have Gatekeeper? I can't remember. It's got or like Doorstep.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, it just doesn't quite have the Amber control that it needs, right?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that Drumble existed. It's been so long since I've seen a Drumble.
Yeah, Drumble's a great card.
Yeah, that's good. The non-horseman versus horseman effects of the game could be fun to watch. Yeah,
it's gonna be funny when like the horsemen do not matter at all in the matchup. Shaffles is really good. Shaffles is an awesome card.
Tomorrow we're gonna have the finals of the sealed event. So first Triad Rumble.
Triad Rumble. We're just gonna experiment with it. You can give us ideas for it, but we're going to disregard them and use our own. So and then we'll see what we liked about the format, what we didn't like about the format, and we'll go from there. So
yeah, should be fun. I'm looking forward to that more than the finals match. I don't particularly like either of the decks in the finals. Yeah. I actively dislike Genius Hide Egg. But I'm not saying you shouldn't watch the stream. You should absolutely watch the stream.
Right. So
it'll be fun. We're gonna have fun here.
And then from that point forward begins the grand stalling. A month worth of stalling.
We got some Marvel Champions to play. We got a little bit more Keyforge stuff. We don't really have anything like planned for Keyforge, but we'll make Keyforge happen.
Well, there's going to be a gauntlet in there. You can always redeem a fight night.
Yeah.
So we will definitely make sure that there is Keyforge content spread throughout that.
At least once a week. Once a week. But I do want to get into some champions.
If you're not in our Discord, pay heavy attention to our Discord because what we do may change from night to night, just depending on what we feel like. So mandatory fun, yes, that's correct.
4.
Movie night.
We can't do that.
Can't you do Amazon watch parties? Still those work? It's like
yes.
Everybody has to have
Amazon Prime.
Everybody has to have Amazon Prime, but you can watch party stuff that is on Amazon Prime as long as everybody has Amazon Prime is watching. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you have Prime or if you've subscribed to us with it, so I'm gonna mulligan for no other reason than the Horseman of Death is in my opening hand, and that's the worst place for the Horseman of Death.
I actually have Horseman of Death in my opening hand as well, but the rest of it is okay, so...
I had Lash of Broken Dreams, right? So that's like not a bad card to play turn 1.
Yeah, we got Scarlet Witch in Marvel Champions, though, and she looks really good. She looks really fun. So, we'll see if her plus Quicksilver can take down Red Skull this time. Well, last time we did one stream per scenario. I don't know if we'll necessarily stick to that. Like, if we finish one quick, we might just dive into the next one.
Yeah, especially since we've played the scenarios before. So. Okay, I am going to say this. I'll replay. I'll just play the Lash of Broken Dreams that I'm all going to play. And then I'll draw.
Let's say Logos. I'll play Brain Eater and Doc Bookton and discard Dexter.
Alright, I will say Logos. I'm going to play Wild Wormhole into an Eater of the Dead.
Okay.
He's going to pick up some Rocket Boots, and then I am going to Twin Bolt the Brain Eater and Doc. And it is your turn. Draw.
We just play Pit Demon and a Dust Imp and a Succubus. Done. What's up, baby? What's up? What's up?
Alright, I am going to say dis. I'm going to play Dust Imp. I'm going to go ahead and play Drumble. Eater the Dead's going to fight the Succubus, and I will go ahead and just purge the Succubus.
Okay.
Eater the Dead gets a +1/+1 counter. And I'll lash you for good measure, and then I'll draw 2.
Okay, I'll say dis. I will fight the Eater of the Dead. Gain 2.
No, fight. I could have Reap with it first and purged. I forgot the Rocket Boots. I could have Reap with it first thing, purged the Dexter. It would have had 2 counters on it, so it wouldn't have been easily fought.
Okay.
It's a play mistake on my part, but I think that is correct.
Okay. Well, I'll say Sanctum. Play Protectrix and Horseman of Death, and I'll Inspiration the Protectrix to fight the Eater of the Dead.
Okay. Before he purges all the horsemen.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play a Uno Seki. I'm going to play Horseman of Famine and destroy the least powerful creature. I'm actually going to destroy my Dust Imp. And I will play Protectrix. And I am done. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Well, Effervescent. I will play Strictly Worse Eclectic Inquiry here. Archive 1 card at the top of my deck. It's pretty embarrassingly bad.
Yeah.
I'll play Ganymede Archivist. Ganymede Archivist. I will fight Horseman of Famine. I'll Reap with Doc Bookton. Draw a card. Play Ganymede Archivist. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. You got a lot of idiots on the table.
I'm curious when the last time we played these decks. I think we've played this matchup before, but I just don't know when it was.
It's a lot.
Someone dig through 700 hours of Keyforge streams.
Seki's going to fight Ganymede Archivist. Protectrix is going to fight a Ganymede Archivist. I will play Horseman of Death to get back Horseman of Famine. Value! I'll play Horseman of Famine. I'll kill my Drumble. I will play Staunch Knight, and then I will Oath of Poverty. I'll destroy my Lash to gain 2. And I will say check with 6. I will draw.
I'll say Dis. I'll Hand of Dis to destroy Seki. Play Shackles. Play Ember Imp. I will fight Horseman of Famine. I'll Reap with Dust Imp. And I'm done. Turn. You lose.
Alright. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Horseman of Pestilence. I am going to have the Staunch Knight fight.
Non-horsemen's, right?
Non-horseman, yeah. Staunch Knight is going to fight Ember Imp.
Oh, no one actually bid on this?
No one did, yeah.
Okay.
Staunch Knight will fight Ember Imp. Horseman of Death will fight Shaffles. And then Protectrix is going to Reap and heal thyself. Okay. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6. I will draw 1.
Say Sanctum. Play Virtuous Works. Horseman of Famine. Destroy my Dust Imp. Play Jehu the Bureaucrat. And fight Horseman of Pestilence. Your turn.
Alright, I will forge.
Yeah. So check with 8.
I am going to say this. I'm going to play Soul Snatcher. Let's get this game over with. I'll play Dominator Bubble. I'm going to play Stealer of Souls and a Pit Demon. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright, Forge. Say Dis. Play Key to Dis. Succubus. Play Pit Demon. Online Barbia. Lab work, that's alright. Alright, I'm done. Oh, you want to play Pet Demon over there?
Oh, yeah. JK. It's been so long since I played the Staunch Knight.
Yeah.
There's no reason to make him useless. Okay. I can say Sanctum.
There's a lot of views in the board game video on YouTube, so that's pretty good. Like more than our Fight Nights get, funny enough.
Yeah, our Stardew Valley thing has been our most popular release this year, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube release. So, okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I am going to Harder They Come, the Pit Demon. I'm going to play this Begone, and I think actually Begone. And I just gained 1. It's tempting to blow up these 2 to gain 2, but I also blow up your Succubus. Actually, I think that's correct. I'll Begone Dis. I'll just blow up those 2. You'll get 1, I'll get 2. From Soul Snatcher. That way I can have a full hand. Horseman of... I think I just reap 3 times. Yeah, I'll just reap 3 times. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Logos. Pick up the archive.
Yeah, Coda Games. Just
Play
play your
library.
cards.
I'll Twin Bolt. I'll do 2 and 2.
Staunch Knight Protectrix.
The Horseman.
Horseman Protectrix.
I'll reap with the Archivist. And archive a card. Play lab work. And archive a card. Reap with Bookton. And draw. Play Dr. Escatera. Get an Amber. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Mother. I'll play Doc Bookton.
Say Logos.
Sorry, Logos. Come on. Come on. I'll play Doc Bookton. I will lab work. I will play Protectrix. No, sorry. Protectrix is archived. That's what's happening with. I'll play Dexter. I am going to BDQ Dexter and Bureaucrat. That back here. How far do I want to push this? Key to Dis is right there. I'll just try to draw an answer. I'll get Escatera. Surely I've got an answer. I'll get Bookton and Archivist. I'll say check with 9. I may as well get. I'll get the Horseman of Famine. Okay, I'll draw 7.
I'll forge. Say Sanctum, pick up the archive. I'll crack the key. Play Gormabomb. Play a Blinding Light. Play Horseman. 4. Grey Monk. Protect the weak. Your turn.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay.
I'll forge, but I can Schuler, but that's it. I guess I needed the Drumble. I think you have. Oh, the interdimensional graft! Oh man, that would have been so good.
Yeah.
That would have been the answer, I suppose. I just didn't have it at the time.
The patron that condemns the East has condemned.
Yep.
Lamo Bibs.
Maybe the Soul Snatcher was a throw. I don't know. I honestly don't know which of these decks is better. So
They're so the same.
Patron did in fact have graft, but I did not have it in my hand. So
yeah, that would have been that's pretty good with Soul Snatcher, right? Like
yeah,
that's a reason to play Soul Snatcher, honestly.
Yeah.
Because like if you think that's a way you can win the game.
Especially if you get the BDQ, right?
Yeah.
You just kill everything on the table and then.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, no one bets, so.
Okay. Cancel comes.
Match 3. We'll start another one yet.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what's going on here.
Okay. We got match 3. We're gonna send it back down to Code Red to bring us in with Ilku.
Our first Archon is a new face in the TTR arena, having fell out of the Mass Mutation tournament during the first group stage. While their record of 0-3 does not exactly demonstrate their
0-3.
power, they are looking to prove that Archons like them should not be overlooked. Their mutants have received Vault's blessing, and they are ready to compete here tonight. Weighing in at 67 sass, Liku, Provost Taser Trembly.
Okay. And then got Barkus Rex.
Their opponent is a well-decorated veteran of the TTR arena, having won the Call of the Archons tournament and the True Contenders tournament. They have trained relentlessly and are known for the speed at which they can take down their opponents. A founding member of the Gauntlet, this deck is here to show Archons from all eras what it really means to rush. Weighing in at 78 sass with a 25-6 record, Corporal Barkus Rex Kingsley.
Very impressive record.
It's pretty good.
Please clap. Very cool.
It's like almost an 80%.
Yeah. It's kind of insane. Bets are now started. You may bet. Don't let it slip away from you. Okay, game 3. Yeah, I don't remember what happened to that deck during the tournament, but 0-3 is a big yikes.
I remember we played it when we opened it. It was like, wow, this deck is fast.
Yeah.
And this deck got destroyed.
Let me see what we got here.
I think it's Amber Answers are poor.
Yeah, that's probably a problem. I mean, 2 Vault's Blessings, though. That's a lot of Vault's Blessings. It does have one last job. Okay. Yeah, it should be interesting. A 5. A 3.
I think games where Barcus Rex gets off a big LA turn, it's like very favored. Because it's the follow-up turn is also disgusting typically. Or you can use the LA turn to get through like the once or twice a game awkward untamed draw where you don't have quite the pieces you need to do anything. So
I will say these normal Dragon Shields, classic Dragon Shields, are holding up pretty nice on Barcus Rex, considering how many times we've played this deck.
Yeah,
and it's a lot. Obviously, what is it, 26 and 4?
It may be. It's probably one of the decks we have played the most.
Yeah, easily. And they're 2 years old, 3 years old, almost.
Yeah. 2.5, right?
Yeah, yeah.
7, and this is the type of hand that feels like a mulligan.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. So the katanas on Mr. Jackfeet have not held up that well. I'll tell you that right now. We've played Mr. Jackfeet a lot too, and Mr. Jackfeet sleeves are starting to feel a little bit of butt. So there's my long-term katana use review, right there. Not sponsored. Hashtag they didn't respond to my emails after last year, so. I'm gonna get whatever sleeves I can get for Dark Titans. Maybe like a mixture of both. I'm just gonna go to the game store, drop a bill on the table, and be like, "Give me all your sleeves." They were like, "What are you doing with a bill worth of sleeves?" Don't you worry about it. All right, good.
I'm gonna say starting and play Sagittarius Gaze.
Okay. So Lewis will play Kyo and a Library of Babel and a Strange Gizmo. Strange Gizmo I feel like is probably very important.
Yeah.
But you do have Reclaim by Nature in there, so.
I don't think you're wrong. I think it is important.
More Sriracha sleeves? Where's Sriracha sleeves?
Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Bow. I'm gonna go ahead and just one last job them. I don't think this deck does a good job of cycling back to Bow, right?
Yeah.
So one last. This is like not the time for a one last job. Bow's unlikely to be useful in this game. I don't want to sit and have him clog up the hand. I'm gonna play Opportunist on Kyo, so I'll get one. He'll capture one, and then I'm gonna hit Kyo with a sack of coins. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'm gonna have to have a bad Library Access turn here, so I'll say Logos. I'll play Library Access. I'll draw a card. Play Brain Eater. Play Brain Eater. Play Fogify. Draw. I am done.
Okay, I am going to say Starians. I'm going to play Faust. I will play Humble. Exhaust a creature. I'll exhaust this Brain Eater. And then I'm going to Defense Initiative Faust here to ward. And I am not going to Exalt. And it is your turn. I will draw. Say check with 6.
Warded Faust, huh?
It turned out that the exhaust there was actually relevant, so.
Untamed. And play a Fertility Chant. And a Vigor. Your turn.
Okay, so I'll forge.
Yep. This is one of those awkward Barcus Rex sequences, I feel like.
Okay. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Sacrosaurus. I'll do 3 damage to Brain Eater. Exalting. I'm going to Patronage to take the 1 off the Sacrosaurus. And then Faust. Because I could stop the keep, honestly. I think I just make it Forge, right? We're racing. I just Reap with Faust because the Strange Gizmo goes off. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And the ward, so Faust will stick around. So
Yeah. Strange Gizmo was actively bad for me.
it's the very rare situation.
Yep. Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Moon Cursor and Skeleton Key and Special Delivery. Your turn.
Oh, I gotta draw my 2 for the turn. I didn't. What? All right, I'm gonna say Shadows. I am gonna Lights Out the Moon Cursor, and then I'm gonna Ransack. Maybe I Ransack. I do. I Ransack a bunch.
Jeez.
Okay, well. Yeah.
All right. Great.
Okay. Okay.
Play Shadows. I will Special Delivery the Faust, and then Relentless Whispers the Faust. Deal 1. Play a Moon Cursor, Skeleton Key. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Fangtooth. I'm going to play Niffle Grounds. I'm gonna discard this Niffle Ape. I've got this Vault's Blessing. I honestly think I'd just discard it on the off chance you've got the Team TP. I'll discard this Vault's Blessing. Fangtooth will shoot the cursor. And I'll say check with 7 and I'll draw. The reason to discard the Niffle Ape there is this deck does it have 2 Relentless Whispers or just 1? It's got 2 Relentless Whispers there. So.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Twin Bolt. I will Phase Shift, and I'll TMTP.
Right there.
I'm done.
Alright, so I will Forge. The Moon Cursor was going to die to the Fangtooth. Alright, I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play Library of Polysaurus. I will play Hedonistic Intent. I am going to discard Consul Primus. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Play Untamed. Play a Vigor. I'll play Nature's Call. I'll play a Regrowth. Or
it's one last job there.
I'll discard Regrowth. I'm done. Check with 8.
I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play City Gates. I'm going to play Curse of Vanity. And that's my turn. I'll draw 2. Go ahead.
Forge. I'll say Shadows. Play Naughty. Play Moon Cursor. Play Mace's Ass. Play Special Delivery. Play Treasure Map. Use the Skeleton Key. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Dino Thief for the damage to shoot the Moon Cursor. I'm going to Exalt to shoot the Mace's Asp. I'm going to play Gamgee. I am going to mug my own Dino Thief. And then Fangtooth will take out Naughty the Thief. And turn.
Untamed. I'll in cold. I'll special deliver Gamgee. Play Full Moon. I'll play Ancient Bear. I'll discard save attack. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play Dark Centurion. I'm going to City Gates. He's not a dinosaur.
No.
But I am going to City Gates to him. And then I'll Library of Polosaurus. And Fangtooth takes out the Dino Thief. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
Say logos. I'll play Spectral Tunneler. I'll play a Lab Orc. Have card. Play a Neutron Shark. I will destroy Tunneler and City Gates. I will destroy Ancient Bear and the Dark Centurion. Destroy Neutron Shark and Fangtooth. Check with 7.
I could generate a bunch of amber, but I cannot stop you. And play Sacro Beast. Discard Lumilu, Low Dawn. I don't think Low Dawn triggers here. 1, 2. Yeah, only there's like I think there's not enough untamed creatures for this
Like
deck.
3.
Yeah, there's 3 total untamed creatures.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then I can Rapid Evolution, Vault's Blessing. This one does have a capture, but you've got the extra amber there. So yeah,
It was a close one.
I could generate a ton of amber and put it like basically put the ball back into your court. Say, hey, if I could stop that there. Reclaim by Nature was probably important in that matchup, and it did not draw it at the right time.
Yikes. Yeah, it was a good match though. Very, very close.
Very close. Could not get there. The ransack. If I had actually hit it for 4, I think I win the game. But
Yeah.
instead,
If there was no deck, Neutron Shark would not trigger again.
yeah, it stops.
Yeah, so it triggered one last
Yeah.
time.
You have to do the complete action. If you stop at any point during that action, then you don't get it. So.
Ooh, goodness. All right. Now, the undercards are over. It's
Yeah.
time to begin the sweat. Conphage is going to return to the arena after shaking off that little bit of a loss, just a little warm-up loss. So
Yeah, I mean,
it was
a hand
chained. So
It was it did
it had one arm
it
tied
had
behind
one
its
arm
back.
tied behind its back,
Yeah.
and got to the 2.5 count versus Elmollin. So.
Yeah, it was a good match. All right, one last time, we're going to go back to the arena. Code Red, and in the middle of space, he's going to bring us into this next match. So here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. Our combatants are well decorated in their own right, each having won a Vault Tour in 2019. But tonight, a bigger prize is on the line. The Tabletop Royale
Big
Heavyweight Championship of the World. Are you ready? Keyforge fans, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
For the assemblage in attendance and the hordes watching on VOD, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to shuffle.
Very good. Oh yeah, we get the classic songs now too.
Generosity will break your neck. When Carthage Lady General draws near, Lee half her
One of my
deck.
favorites.
Introducing first, the Challenger. Weighing in at 78 sass, this Archon's earlier match was a mere warm-up for the true challenge here tonight. Having avenged their prior title losses, this Archon looks to finally claim the grand prize in her third championship match to date. A decorated member of the Gauntlet, winning Vault Tour Richmond 2019, the only question that remains: can she put together the match of her life and claim the TTR title? Joining us in the ring, wearing powder blue, the master of Martian generosity and merkins, it's Keyforge, the Lady General of the Keep.
Please clap.
Please call.
It's the kiss of death from Mr. Light Tasker. Pretty deck, beware he will steal your gold. His heart is cold.
Their opponent has hardly had to break a sweat through their 3 title defenses to date, easily steamrolling Helmal and Andres and Evie to become the longest reigning, and considered by many to be the greatest, TTR champion of all time. They are undefeated in 2021 competition and have the highest win-loss ratio of any Archon on the TTR roster. Winning PAX Unplugged Archon Vault Tour 2019, this Archon has twice flown over the state of North Carolina. Weighing in at 83 sass, wearing jet black, the reigning and defending Tabletop Royale Heavyweight Champion of the World, Light Tasker, Market Sheriff.
Very,
All right.
very good. Thank you, Code Red.
Yeah.
Amazing as always.
Excellent intros. Thanks again to Roadrunner for singing those songs. We've gotten a lot of mileage out of those. So
They're really good.
yeah. All right,
The belt is on the line.
Is on the line. Keyforge is hungry for it. Keyforge wants it. Keyforge has been robbed. Keyforge got the revenge match against Jackfeet in the Gauntlet. Absolutely curb stomped. Right. Anybody else have nightmares about Light Tasker? I don't have like nightmares about it. It's just
He's not happy about it.
deeply, deeply unfun to play against with a deck that's not prepared to take it on.
All right, I'm going to take a pre-sweat pee.
All right.
Pre-sweaty game pee.
I can do a brief verbal history of the previous matchup. So in the previous matchup, Keyforge won on the back of Martian Generosity, which is not really a surprise. The thing that Keyforge has going for it is it's got several really good answers for the problems that Light Tasker puts in front of you, right? It's got Oubliette, so it can take care of Eddie. Light Tasker's a slow deck, so Keyforge can take some time setting up. Light Tasker also likes to use Eddie to stop keys from being forged, which in this case can backfire against a Martian Generosity. So you're usually incentivized to just let Keyforge forge, so it doesn't have a pile of amber to hit with a Martian Generosity. The tinted fingers. If I had glasses, I could do the Gendo Ikari. If Keyforge loses, and I could just tell Keyforge that your disappointment. Keyforge is pretty good at getting a board state that can just threaten over and over again, right? The 10-minute chess clock. Yeah.
No,
I think that's in Contphage's favor. I don't think a chess clock is in Light Tasker's favor at all. So, which is why the timing rules are kind of BS anyway, right? Because there could be board states where Light Tasker, the opponent could never forge another key, but Light Tasker would lose on the timing rules. So, all right, I'll give you that.
I do have Shuffle or Light Tasker Lock because it always stacks all its houses up, so.
Yeah, it's true. Contphage kind of does something similar if it generosities. So, all right, going first. I like that in this matchup because if I get like a turn 1 Dusk Chronicles, is pretty good. I can keep some stuff hidden. Oh yeah, sorry, degenerates. Let me get this ready going for you. There you go. The bet is up.
All right.
Okay.
This hand is not really doing anything, so I'll mulligan.
Light Tasker also does not have good targeted removal. It can board wipe rarely. It's, I would say, above average at fighting. It's not the best fighting deck. The thing is, the decks, it's really good at fighting decks that are trying to do things to beat Light Tasker, if that makes sense, right? You need a very special combination of creatures that you can just fight Light Tasker off the table, because the snags, the Titan Guardian, just make it a pain to fight against. And Buzzle can do a lot of work, like double duty, right? Like it can remove a lot of the creatures that you just want out of the Light Tasker deck, and then also get some fights in as well. So,
all right.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Dusk Chronicles, and I'm going to archive a card. And I will draw one.
Logos play Guardian in the group think tank.
I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play First Blood. I am going to play War Chest to the discard pile.
You want to give me a Shadows War Chest?
Yeah, it's just gone. There's no reason for me to let him Snack Lifter it. I will play the Drummer Knots. I will play Blood the Titans on Drummer Knots. And wish I could just Ganger Chieftain right here, but I can't. And it is your turn. I will draw for...
Say this. I'll play Snag and Snag, Furnace, the Dusk Chronicles, and First Blood. I have Buzzle. Do I Buzzle 4 things away to kill Drummer Knot? I don't think so. But then again, if you Cower Zen and then combo, that's really bad for me, right? But if you don't do that, you only draw what? You drew 3 cards last turn?
I drew...
First Blood, War Chest, Blood of the Titans.
I drew 4 cards.
Ooh. Alright, I'm just gonna play Buzzle, and I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to Reap with the Drummer Knots. I am going to Ganger the Drummer Knots into Infernus. I will bounce the Ganger Chieftain. I am going to play the Gengar Chieftain. I have Drummerknot fight Buzzle. Bounce the Gengar Chieftain. I'll play the Gengar Chieftain, but stop there. I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Hologramophone. I will play Jargogle for the card. I'll use the group think tank.
Okay, so everybody takes 4. My guys.
Yeah.
Take 4.
Everyone's dead, right?
Drummerknot has 11 hit points and is at 11. Yeah.
And then Titan Guardian will reap. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to discard Gamgee, and I am going to Nerve Blast Jargo. Draw 2. It's your turn.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. Card Bad Penny. I'll play Whisper, Javinda, Umbra. I'll plug. I'll just mug my tank. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to Reap with the Gengar Chieftain. I am going to Coward's End. There's too many things on the table. Though it does kind of like put you in a position where you don't really want to Hysteria that board. I will play Rock Hurling Giant. Yeah, it's your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 1.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Igor. I'll discard EMTP and Snack Lifter. I will fight the giant.
Rock Hurling?
Yep. I'll 2. Use the tank. Play Igor. I'll discard library and not finish with you. I'll play Vapors. Draw 2. Play Research. Play Wormhole Tech, Quant, Eddie, Archive, Ward. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Mars. Put my archives into my hand. I'm going to say Proliferator. Or sorry, I'll play Proliferator. I'm going to Mars first to ready and reap the Proliferator. And I am going to Generosity.
What do you want? Archive?
There was nothing to archive.
Okay.
I have not actually called Mars yet, so there's actually nothing to archive with the Proliferator there.
Draw 14.
All the amber is gone. I will draw 14. If you didn't take that Logos turn right there, I would try to stall one more turn. Unfortunately, time is no longer on my side. You have a Logos board that can end the game, and so I have to act. I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I miss the Mars first, then I could probably kiss my generosity goodbye, which will suck. I probably lose the game at that point. Yeah. All right, I am going to play Xanthix Harvester. No. I can Orbital Bombardment first. I could show you 5 Mars cards. Yeah, I think I Orbital Bombardment to clean up the table. So I've got 10 damage I can do groups of 2. So is it even worth targeting Eddie there? I think not. Because this is like Dead Quant, Dead Wormhole Tech Igor. Which looks pretty good. All things considered. Because that cleans up the logos table, keeps you from being in a position where you just do whatever you want, right? So I think that's what I do. I'll do 4 to Quant, 4 to Wormhole Tech, and shoot the Igor. I will play Xanthix Harvester. I am going to Hypnotic Command that onto Eddie. I will Mars Needs Amber. I will Containment Field the group think tank. And then I am going to Mars first to ready and reap with the Proliferator, archiving Generosity. And this is all in the discard pile. That. Okay. That's my turn. I have chains, so go ahead.
Wish I said all that stuff.
Well, I'm glad it's come.
I think I got a... I will say Logos.
Yep.
I'll use the group think tank.
Okay.
I will board Eddie. I'll play Thorium Plasmate. Your turn.
Six cards left. Is it worth popping the Generosity here to protect the rest of the deck from Infernus shenanigans?
This isn't turn 12, is it? I don't think it's turn 12.
No, I think this is like turn 8, maybe.
Yeah.
I get to protect the combo as well. I think it's worth it. I have no other Mars cards at this time. I know I'm going to be drawing some Mars cards, so I will say Mars for my turn. I will play Generosity. So I will draw 12. So 6, shuffle. I have a decent... I mean, it's not a great chance, but if I like hit the Dream Proliferator, a Proliferator on Mars first, there's only it's not likely, but it's not like it's probably like a low double-digit chance that it happens, or a low single. Well, I'd say high single-digit chance that I draw both the with 6 draws. I get the proliferator and the Mars first. I get 2 chances at the Mars first at least, so that I think makes it probably like a 10% chance or something. So 4, 5, 6. Okay.
This is just a very difficult matchup for Light Tasker. Things have to go pretty right.
Yes. Okay. All right. I am. I can play the Mother Gun. I'll Orbital Bombardment Eddie. I will play Shockworm Stormcrawler Proliferator. I wonder if popping the Orbital Bombardment there is actually a mistake. I think this is a mistake. I think I hold this. Eddie's still warded. I don't think I actually want to give that up to you. Because I can Mars first the Proliferator to ready and reap with it and protect the Generosity again. Okay, I think I like that better. And it is your turn. I will tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say this. I'll play Library. I'll play a Harbinger. I'll play Infernus. I'll play Rugrub. I guess, do I even play this? I don't think I play this Harbinger. It gives you outs to do stuff to me. So I'm done. Actually, I'm going to do that.
Okay, I say Mars. Put the archives into my hand. I Mother Gun shoot Eddie for 1. Get rid of. I Orbital Bombardment Eddie. I Reap with Proliferator. Archive the Bombardment. How many? 4, 8, 10. Okay, so that's all I need right there. I Generosity for 10. Draw the rest of the deck. 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll have the Infernus. Sorry, I'll have the Stormcrawler fight the Rockgrub. Eddie's dead. Stormcrawler fight the Infernus.
Rugrub?
Rockgrub, yes. Hypnotic Command. I'll put the 1 Amber on the Infernus. I will Mars first to ready and reap with the Proliferator. Archive. Honestly, I think I archive. Nah, I archive the Generosity. And then Shockworm reaps. And I'll play Xanthix Harvester. And it is your turn.
I'll say this. I'll Reap. I'll Hysteria. Play Infernus. Archive a card. Your turn. Hysteria being in my bottom 3 cards was pretty awful. I gotta be honest.
you had the chance to purge like a big chunk of the discard pile.
Yeah. I probably should have taken the turn anyway. It was a turning point, I think, where I didn't purge the Mars firsts.
And you had the chance to. Yeah. Rock Hurling Giant. I'll throw the War Chest at the Infernus. I will play Signal Fire. I will Ganger Chieftain to ready and reap with the Rock Hurling Giant. I will put Blood of the Titans on the Rock Hurling Giant. And I will say check with 6.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I will trust no one, steal 1, play Orion, steal 1, play Chimera Eclipse.
I will just swindle.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll play Guardian. I will play Tank, Quant, Igor. Those Buzzle and Thorium Plasma. I play Vapors, draw 2 Archive. I'll Hologramophone to ward.
There are 2 Gangers in the deck, Art Boy. Which is why I could risk 1 there without having to expose the other.
Your turn.
Okay. I will Forge. This is not an easy decision here. I have to decide what I want to like expose to Infernuses. Could be back around to Buzzle, so you could like. I think I say Brobnar. I will Coward's End. I think this is fine. You'll draw 2. I'm not crazy about that. I'll go to 5 chains because I've not lost chains this game. I'm gonna play Bramo. Play Drummerknot, bounce Bramo, play Bramo. I'll play Lollop, play Foozle. I'll play Ganger. So 1 and 1, ready, reap, 2, bounce, ready, reap, 3, bounce, ready, reap, 4, bounce, play Ganger Chieftain on this side, ready, reap with Foozle to go to 6. I will say check with 6. And it's your turn.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll play Harbinger and a snag and a snag and a library and library on a card. Play not finished with you. Furnace. Okay, furnace. I'm not getting in. Yeah, go on, Eddie. I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. I honestly think the correct play here is to generate as much amber as I can with the Brobnar, touch none of my other resources. So I'll say Brobnar for the turn. Lollop is going to fight a snag. Actually, need to kill snags here because snags can fight into Lollop. Lollop is actually probably one of the better choices in the deck to fight into. Foozle is going to reap for 2. Bramo is going to reap. Drummerknot is going to... Ganger Chieftain's first going to reap. Then Drummerknot is going to reap. I'll bounce the Ganger Chieftain. I will play Ganger Chieftain, have Foozle fight into Snag. And I do it this way so that if Justin wants to kill the Brobnar stuff, he has to take a this turn. And sure, he can library, but I forced that situation to occur. So a consideration is for me to oubliette the Harbinger there and take a Shadow's turn, but I don't generate nearly as much amber with a Shadow's turn because Justin doesn't have a lot for me to steal. So I will tell you to go ahead.
All right, I'll say this. I'll throw Harbinger away. I'll archive 2 cards. I'm done. Who's winning the chess clock battle now?
I think I say all my Mars firsts are gone. I just say some sort of just take a Shadow's turn. Actually, I have a way to steal amber. I have 1 pip here, so I think I Nerve Blast. I think that's correct. Take a Shadow's turn. Is there any reason for me to not run out these Shadows creatures? Yes, it clogs up the deck. 2 cards there. I have 9 in the yard. I think I just Nerve Blast that Amber to go to 6.
Thank you for that Prime sub there, Shadowzan.
Shadowzan, appreciate that. 21 months. Who could have guessed? I'll say check with 6. It's your turn.
Say Logos. Play Wormhole Tech. Play Igor. I figure what the last card is.
Oh. To see if you Igor again.
Yes. No, I think it's that. I'll discard the snake. Play Jargogol with a card. Play Eddie. 5. I'll use hologramophone. Your turn.
The keys cost 1,000,000. Alright, so I am going to say shadows. I am going to not say shadows. I am going to I guess this calls for Mars. You didn't actually generate any amber, so I can't Nerd Blast. I think it's just Mars, and I redraw everything, and I set up again. So I'll say Mars. I'll put my archives into my hand. I will Mother Gun Eddie for 3. I have 6, 10, 12. 10, 12. I'd go to 14. So I get 2. So I can orbital bombardment here for free. Show you 7, which is 2, 1, 2, and enough to kill everything on the table. Generosity. I'll draw these 2. I'm drawing 16. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So I'll end up drawing all of that. And then I'll just play all this Mars stuff. Proliferator, Harvester, Shockworm, Stormcrawler. And I will tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Dis. Harbinger, play Rock Grub, play Infernus. Play it to purge that. Play Infernus, purging Google and Holtec. And I'll use libraries. Your turn.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I am going to say Mars. I am going to Mother Gun Rock Grub. Reap with the Xanthix Harvester. Reap with the Shockworm. Going to Reap with the Stormcrawler. Going to Orbital Bombardment and Infernus. Then I am going to Reap with the Proliferator and archive the Orbital Bombardment. Say check with 6, and it is your turn.
I'll play no one. Your turn.
I will say Mars. I'll put my archives in my hand. I am going to orbital bombardment the Infernus. That's it. I'll say check with 6. I could do other stuff, but I think I don't. Both inverses are over there, right? So you don't have a way to take a disc turn Hysteria and use it.
Alright, Shadows, pick up the archive. I will say each friendly creature or just Brobnar creatures?
Each friendly Brobnar creatures.
Okay.
Fight.
I'll Sneck Lift the Mother Gun. I'll play Ronnie. Play Javinda. Play Bad Penny. That is it. Not much is changing. It's true.
Kind of feels it's a lot of jockeying for position.
Yeah, when both decks have like most of their deck.
I've got a checklist of things to play around at this point,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm currently doing. I could take a Brobnar turn. Does Brobnar do enough cleanup? Could say Mars. Mars gets some cleanup as well. Okay, I'll say Mars. Stormcrawler is going to fight Bad Penny. Xanthix Harvester is going to fight Javinda. Zik Shockworm will fight Javinda. Glixel Proliferator is going to Reap and archive the Orbital Bombardment. And I will say check with 6. Your turn.
Alright. I'll say Shadows. I'll Mug Proliferator. I will play Javinda, play Whisper. Play Ronnie. Play Bad Penny. I'll fight Proliferator. Fight Chakra. Oh, never mind. I was thinking that would kill Chakra. I'll still fight the Proliferator. I'll just... Reap. Yes. Your turn.
Say Mars one more time. A bunch of nerds. Orbital Bombardment, some nerds. Okay, I'll say Mars. I'll put my archives into my hand. I will Orbital Bombardment. Show you 2. I'll kill Javinda. I'll kill that Ronnie. Stormcrawler is gonna go beat up on Bad Penny. And Xanthix Harvester will fight Whisper, Shockworm, Whisper. Say check with 6.
That is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Engineer impossible board state after impossible board state. You get to play the whole deck. That's was.
Okay.
I had this sick opener. I had the Dusk Chronicles and the Generosity.
Yeah.
Generosity was the only Mars card, but it meant I could just stick it in the archives and then wait. It went like the draw went well off the Generosity, but I could stall for as long as I could to try to get as much amber as possible to try to hit it to make it as and yeah. So that was like textbook, like if I got to pick the order in which cards were played, that's that type of game. So
yeah, I wonder how that turn would have been, or that game would have been different if I had been able to purchase Mars first.
You're right.
I think it might have been much different.
Because it gets harder to protect it because I can like lose a Mars first on an iteration, but I basically got my keys off the cycle, right? And I got to get the whole deck. Okay. That was sweaty though. I'm sweating. I got
9. 8. Okay.
forehead shine. Yeah, it's glistening.
Need some matte finish on your forehead.
Yeah. That's why you wear makeup, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. We need a makeup person and we need a producer.
Yep. Justin and I talked about this earlier today. I wanted to put a feeler out for everybody. We've talked about TTRCon in the past. Okay. The vaccine is real. The vaccine exists. There appears to be a plan to implement the vaccine. Okay. So, Justin and I were thinking possibly January 2022. How does that sound, everybody? Let us know if that sounds like a reasonable date. Okay. Second shot on the 30th. Yes, my girlfriend's covered. She's fully vaccinated. She's got her 2 shots, right? She has respiratory conditions, so she was like ripe for to get it in the first line. So, but the vaccine changed places right now. We're just changing. We still control the decks, right?
Yeah. I might V2 this change places. We need maximum headspace. I need maximum headspace for this match. I think we both do.
We'll get the mods to refund.
Mods can refund that points. Yeah. I'm sorry, Assembly Kings.
It's yeah.
But this is
it's a serious business.
It's a serious sweaty Keyforge. I know. I'm so sorry. I understand that is an upsetting move on our part, but
I will mulligan.
I'm also mulligan.
I don't think we've ever vetoed a channel point reward before.
Yeah, I'm exercising our right to veto a channel point reward. However, you could set a main event next week instead.
That's true.
That is true. It's 1,000 points cheaper. Maybe not necessarily next week, but for the next fight night. Eddie treats are acceptable. He's not in his bed.
But yeah, I wanted to throw that date out there as a potential thing because if it's January 2021, we can actually start taking steps. If that sounds like a good date for TTRCon, we can actually take some concrete steps at this point to start planning for it, as if it were going to happen. That would also give us plenty of chances to course correct should something happen. Should something happen with the coronavirus, and I don't know. There's strains that are January 2022 is what I said.
Yeah.
Or maybe I said January 2021 just now, but January 2022. That is 10 months away at this point, right?
States are opening up now. That's true. Our state sort of did, but I mean, yeah. Texas, of course, did. Okay.
Yeah, so
probably in Georgia.
But even
North Georgia.
So even if they open up now, right? And I'm looking at like the rates, the infection rates. Okay, things are back when they started getting bad pre-November, right? And that was before the holiday rush, and people for some reason decided to kill their relatives for the holidays. So I am going to, but so even if there is a incline right now that goes into the summer, you still have vaccinations that will be climbing in the process. And I think by August, September, we'll have an idea of what things are going to look like in January. So before we even like pay money for like a hotel ballroom or anything like that, so before we even get to that step, we'll be able to course correct. We'll have, like the plane tickets won't have been bought yet or anything like that, right? We'll have an idea. I was thinking Knoxville. That's the Tennessee.
Oh, we're in Tennessee now. I didn't know that. Okay.
I was thinking Knoxville. The reason being that is sort of central southeast. People from the Midwest wouldn't have to travel all the way south. They'd only have to drive through the lawless, godless wasteland of Kentucky.
I would throw out Charlotte because
Charlotte is another possibility.
It's very drivable for us.
It's also an airport. I think Knoxville is actually faster.
Really? Than Charlotte?
Charlotte's
like 80 minutes from here.
Yeah, Knoxville's like 80 minutes from here too.
What?
It's crazy. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well, cause it's like 20 minutes and we're in Asheville, and then from Asheville to Knoxville's not that bad.
It's definitely not 20 minutes to Asheville from here.
It's like 20, 30. It's not. It's like it's less than an hour.
Okay.
It is not as long as you think it is.
You could also do Asheville.
So Knoxville's 4 hours from Columbia. So that's what I was thinking, because we had a lot of Midwest people, right? Yeah, and then the Georgia people would travel up. There's people in Tennessee. I think they may be Memphis, which is the other side of Tennessee.
There's also North Carolina people too.
And there's North Carolina people who could go. So I was thinking Knoxville's like a decent central location for a lot of the Southeast. Now, if we have people who want to travel, then Charlotte might be better because there is an airport there, and it would. But that's one of those things where we need to decide that 6 months beforehand, right? We would need to, but. So if that date sounds comfortable, we could start taking a look at what it would cost us. I actually also imagine that Knoxville's probably much cheaper than Charlotte, but Charlotte's probably cheaper than.
Well, you could go like one of those side areas in Charlotte, like.
Yeah, I was right. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I was thinking. This would be the stuff that would Nashville. Isn't that the other side? Where's Knoxville? Nashville's the other side, right? Midwest people aren't driving in January. Oh, fair enough. I will say Brobnar. I will play a rock hurling giant, and it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Lewis. I'll play Vapors. Draw. Archive. Pouring Plasmate. Think.
I will say Shadows. I'm going to play Gamgee, and I'm going to discard Oubliette. And your turn.
I'll say Dis. Play 2 libraries. Rock Grub. Discard? I'll discard not fish.
That way I can't get.
Yeah. I'm done. Having Amber for a while in this game is actually detrimental to me.
Yes, because I can steal it.
Yeah.
I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to Reap with the Rock Hurling Giant. And then I am going to throw Coward's End at the Rock Grub. And it is your turn. I will draw.
So Shadows, I'll play Javinda, Umbra, and I'll mug the Gamgee. Actually, I'll get this. That. Oh, your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Zizek Shockworm. I'll play Stormcrawler. I will Mars first to ready and Reap with the Shockworm. I will play Mars Needs Amber. I will Generosity for 10. I don't know is enough. But I have too many Mars cards at this point to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have too many Mars cards in my hand to I'm just chained if I just never say Mars. I'll play Xanthix Harvester, and it is your turn.
Say Logos. Thank. Bang. I will play Hologramophone. I'll Cutthroat Research. Play Titan Guardian. I'll play Google. Your turn.
I am actually not convinced I can win from this position. I am going to say Shadows, and I'm gonna discard Bad Pity. It's always happening. I'm gonna Dusk Chronicles to draw a card. I'll play Dipno Spymaster. I'm gonna Nerve Blast Javinda. I'm gonna Nerve Blast the Umbra. And I will Dusk Chronicles, archive a card, and I'll play TMTP. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
Play Logos. Play Igor.
So what happens there, I Generosity and drew like 8 Shadows cards. So I didn't actually hit any of the Mars stuff I wanted to see to keep comboing.
I will Ryan Bad Penny. Play Wormhole Tech. Fight Stormcrawler. I'll fight Dyke now. What's this doing? Why is this over here? I threw it over there.
Yeah.
Okay. I will Hologramophone. Horseman Tech. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. Rock Hurling Giant is going to fight Igor. I am going to throw First Blood at Jargogol. I am going to play Drummerknot and bounce the Rock Hurling Giant. Play Rock Hurling Giant. I'm going to Ganger Chieftain and Rock Hurling Giant into Titan Gurgan. I am going to put Blood of the Titans on Drummerknot. I am going to throw the Signal Fire at the Wormhole Tech. I will Ganger Chieftain the Drummerknot into the Wormhole Tech, the Groupthink Tank. Bounce the Ganger Chieftain. I'll play the Ganger Chieftain, have the Ganger Chieftain fight the Wormhole Tech. I will say check with 6, and it is your turn. I will draw 6.
Alright. The Shadows. Play. No one. Kill one. Let the MTP. I will Kymor. I'll play Ronnie. Play Janvender Whisper. Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say Mars. I am going to Orbital. Show you 4. I'll Smoke Whisper. I'll Smoke Jave. I can smoke them all. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, get them all. I will play Proliferator. I will Mars first to ready and reap with the Proliferator. Archive, Generosity. And I'll discard the containment field since I'll get to draw up. If I could, can't draw my whole deck. Okay, I'll say check with 7, and it's your turn. I will draw.
It is. I'll pick up the archive. Play Snag. Play Snaglet. Harbinger. Play Buzzle. Purge. Fight Proliferator. Purge. Fight. I guess I'll fight the rock. Libraries. I'm done.
Yeah, so I will forge.
No, you forge.
Oh yeah. Actually, flip the key. Question is, what do I think you're doing over there in that their archives? I guess I say shadows. I'll Merkins one of your archive cards. This one. I will play Eddie, and I will archive a card. I will play Gamgee, and it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say this. Reap with Harbinger. Fight Merkins, Purge. Fight Ganger Chieftain. Play Inferni. I just got them last turn. Yeah, it was very close. Okay, Mars first. I will get Bombardment. I will get Mars first. Get Juliet. I will play Hysteria. Play these Infernuses. Get Ganger Chieftain. Get Proliferator. And 2 more cards. Get Coward's End. TP. Play Snap. Play Buzzle. Grab cards. Your turn.
I'll put my archives in my hand, and I will say shadows, and I will just swindle.
I'm gonna say this. Reap 4 times. Play Hysteria. Play the
Yeah. He was drawing like 3 or 4 cards. God, man, that's the game. I'll play it out, but I don't think I can win from this position now. I needed. It's funny that he didn't draw the Infernuses sooner, because I was prepared to deal with them up until this point. I was in trouble the previous turn when he purged all of that stuff, and now I'm like, I think I'm a dog to win this game. like the whole reason I swindled there was like he's got a chance to draw Hysteria. He's got a small window. He could use some other stuff maybe to answer the Amber that I had because I needed a Generosity, so that Generosity was the only thing in my discard. Sign, cosine, stand, tangent. Thank you.
That front.
Yeah. Well, it's not hard. The Brobnar wants to be Hysteria, right? My Brobnar is like, oh, I get to refresh all my damage. Sweet. All my guys have play effects, Rock Hurling Giant, all that stuff, right? I guess I say Brobnar here. I'll discard the War Chest. I'll play Bramo. I'll play Drummerknot. I'll play Bramo. I'll play Lollop. I'll play Foozle. I'll draw one and then shuffle and draw. The Gengar Chieftain that you Kymord was the last card in my deck, so I didn't quite draw it because I could have comboed off the previous turn, but I didn't have it, which is why all this disc stuff has hurt even more.
All right, I'll play Logos. I'll play Igor. Card Group Think Tank, Jargogle. Play Igor. Card Mug Whisper. Play Vapors.
It's not the situation you want. Tell you that. This is not how you beat Light Tasker. I'm demonstrating how to lose to Light Tasker at this point.
Play Guardian. Play Eddie. Ward. Tech. Quant. Research. Plasmate. I'll just do 4 to Drummerknot and I'll see where it is. I'm done.
Okay, gonna say Brobnar. Lollop is gonna fight Wormhole Tech. Bramo is gonna fight Quant. Weasel is gonna fight Infernus.
Thanks for follow 8787870 or ON9. Thank you.
Drummerknot is gonna reap and bounce Bramo. Play Bramo. And I am gonna Gengar Chieftain Bramo into Igor. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll draw one.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll play Rock Grub. I'll fight Lollop. Figure I may as well force you into the house while I can. So it takes 5. I'm not killing it or anything. So play these libraries. I'll play Not Finished With You.
I'm never gonna see shadows again.
Right now. Shuffle 1.
Nathan Lee. Not quite. Okay, I am going to say Brobnar because I have to, because of Snag. I will play the Signal Fire. Alright. Now... I actually think I do a bunch of reaping here. Don't do a ton of fighting, I do mostly reaping. I have Lollop fight Lollop is the only, well, Lollop and Drummer not the only ones that can kill the Titan Guardian. If I want to kill the Titan Guardian, I have to use Lollop, this is like a logic puzzle. It's like Lollop can fight the Rock Grub and live. Lollop can fight no one else and live. So like the only fight Lollop can do is the Rock Grub or Titan Guardian. Bramo could fight Rock Grub or Eddie. Bramo's play effect can only kill Rock Grub. They don't have a way to kill the creatures on the flank, so you don't draw the cards off of Titan Guardian. This is a good time to kill Eddie because you just played Not Finished With You. Okay, so I think Lollop has to fight the Titan Guardian. I think that has to happen. I could save the damage off of it with Drummerknot, but I think I want to Drummerknot the Ganger Chieftain. Foozle and Reap. Ganger Chieftain can fight Eddie. Bramo can fight Rock Grub. Drummerknot reaps, bounces Bramo, and then I play Bramo to put the damage on Snag to keep it from forcing me into Brobnar. There you go. That's my turn. I will draw one. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I will... More. I will play Snecklifter. Take that. Play Ronnie. Play Trust No One. Play TMTP. I'm done. Check with 7. Wait, what steal? What did I stole the Ambromos? Oh, my bad.
For what?
TMTP.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing there? At
You
4, Amber? You Ronnie'd and Trust No One?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I will Merkins.
Deck or archives?
I actually think I get your deck here. Group Think Tank. Not irrelevant. Not relevant. I will play 2 Gamgees, and it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Keyforge. I'll say I'll say play Igor. Or Buzzle Rock Grub. I'll play Igor. I'll discard TMTP Infernus. Play Victors. Play Research. Play Jargogle. Warding one of these creatures. I don't really want to ward any of them. I guess I won't then.
You could ward one of mine.
I could.
If there was something wacky you wanted to do.
Yeah,
with snag or something.
Yeah, I don't think
that feels like a very, very long-term play.
Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to Nerve Blast.
I'm sorry.
Come on, dude. I am going to Nerve Blast an Igor. I am going to Reap 3 times. And I will say check with 6. And I will draw 1. Go ahead.
Say I didn't purge the Martian Generosity, did I?
The Martian Generosity has been secured.
Has been secured, okay. Wait, secured as in not purged?
As in not purged.
Okay.
The Martian Generosity is not purged.
Not purged, huh?
One might say the Martian Generosity has been in my hand for dozens of turns at this point.
I did purge a little. Let me just take a look at this purge. Purge a lot of Mars stuff. That's
You have.
Self-combined command. You still have 3 Mars creatures. Could just forge here. What is that? Much risk. I don't want to be. So I'll say Logos. I will play Guardian. Play Eddie. Have. Want. Rogel will reap or fight Ganger Chieftain. Ward Eddie. And I am done.
Okay, so Mars and all Generosity. 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
The rest?
13. Yeah, I will play Mother Gun. I'm going to play Stormcrawler and Zizix Shockworm. Play Xanthix Harvester. Hypnotic Command onto Snecklifter. And that's my turn.
I'll say Logos. Plasmate the Harvester in the middle. We'll play Wormhole Tech. I'll fight the stupid stunny things.
Those are the very unsung heroes in this deck.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Cause they a lot of like complicated board positions they gum up, right?
I'm gonna Reap with Quant. Stunned. Extra stunned.
Super stunned.
Hyper
So let's
stunned.
stun them again.
Yeah. Mug the Shockworm. I will fight the Shockworm with Eddie. I'll reward Eddie. I will fight the Crawler. We'll fight. I guess I still take one in the cargo. And that is it.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I am going to play Rock Hurling Giant.
When's time to call? There's no time. It's
There's no
forever.
time. This
It's
is a
literal
this is a championship match.
infinite time.
I am going to throw the war chest at Jargogel. I am going to play Bramo. I am going to play Drummerknot. I will play Bramo. I will play Wallop. For this wall. I play this Wallop.
All the stuff you just murdered.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Below the Titans on Drummerknot. I will play Ganger Chieftain. Drummerknot's gonna kill Quant. Bounce the Ganger Chieftain. I'll play Gengar Chieftain over here. Lollop's gonna kill the Titan Guardian. I am going to Reap with Foozle. Eddie gets to watch all of his friends die.
My friends.
Alright, and it is your turn. Go ahead. I don't have check. I have 5. I am going to... Yeah, that's it. 5. Go ahead.
Okay. Say Dis and play Infernus. Definitely getting that guy. This guy too. I will Syria. Pin Furnace. I guess I could use the Signal Fire first. Play Infernus and blow this up. And then play Not Finished With You. Library. That Igor's in here.
They got shuffled, I think.
Finished with anything, I think. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Brobnar. I will play Bramo. Not play Bramo. Then I will Gengar Chieftain to 4. Or sorry, Gengar Chieftain to 6. To say check with 6. Placing Gengar Chieftain. I'll end with Gengar Chieftain in my hand. So check with 6. Go ahead.
I will say Logos. Play Igor. Cutthroat and Rock Grub. Play Igor. Or TMTP. Play Vapors. Draw Eddie.
I'm playing it out, but the thing is, the Infernuses have lost a lot of value at this point in the game, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
The
two. I have 1. I did draw Eddie. I'll play Eddie. I have 1. Play Group Think Tank. Play Plasmate to do 2 to the Drummernaut. Ward. Done.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Bramo will fight. What's the ordering on this? Big guy Gengar kills group. Bramo fights. Drummer reaps, bounces Bramo, play Bramo, kill the other Igor, kill ward off of Eddie. Eddie's still in play. I think I have to play this First Blood. I'm not crazy about it, but play this First Blood. I actually can't generate Amber here. I lose the game because of Drummer could fight Eddie. Okay. So I'll say Brobnar, Lollop, Gengar, Lollop, and a group Think Tank. Bramo fights Igor. Play Rock Crawling Giant. Drummer.
He didn't play First Blood.
I discarded it, right?
Yep.
Oh,
You don't have to discard.
I discard First Blood to Rock Hurling Giant to damage Eddie. Play Foozle. Throw Foozle? I'm not actually crazy about throwing Foozle. I think I need all my Brobnar creatures to actually win the game. Play Foozle. Drummer will fight Igor. Bounce Ganger. Ganger will have Foozle fight Eddie. Okay, there we go. Check with 6.
Okay. Rock should be next to Bramo.
I could play the Rock Hurling at any point there whenever I discard the First Blood.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say Dis. I'll play Infernus. Purge the First Blood and that. Actually, it's fine. No, I'm not purging. I want to purge the Shockworm
Instead of the
Harvester. Instead of the Harvester, yeah. Harvester's worse if you have no Mars creatures. So, I will use the libraries. I'll play Buzzle. I'll purge. Reap. Your turn.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I will Merkins your discard. I'm sorry, your archive.
Archives.
The only way I win is if I hit something good here.
Well, there's a lot of stuff in here.
It's all random stuff.
It's a lot of random crap. There's a couple cards that'll help. Okay, here you go. Okay.
That'll do it. Okay, I'll say check with 6, and it is your turn.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Ronnie. I am done.
Oh, I guess I should have played all these Gamgees, but I don't think I will. I'll say Shadows. I'll play 2 Gamgees and a Dipno. And I'll play this Bad Penny, because at this point I'll just have my whole deck. I will Nerve Blast Ronnie. It's your turn. I draw 4. I'll say check with 6.
Yes, I'll play.
I guess I could have Merkins. If I put Merkins in the discard pile, I can't put Merkins in the discard pile.
Play Rock Grub. I'll play Not Finished With You. Buzzle. I want to reap with him, so I'll just fight the Germanout. Library. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Shadows.
Oh, I want to shuffle Eddie.
Okay. I'll say Shadows. Bad Penny will fight the Rock Grub and come back to my hand. I'll play Bad Penny. Dipno will let Bramo fight Buzzle. Then I will Nerve Blast and shoot my Bad Penny. I'll play Bad Penny. It's the most Bad Penny has ever been played in this deck. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll say check with 6. I will shuffle and draw one of these.
One of those nerve blasts?
What's that?
One of those nerve blasts?
It is Nerve Blast and Drum or Not.
Okay. Nope, that doesn't work. I'll just say Shadows and play Ronnie. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm gonna Nerve Blast Ronnie.
Okay.
And your turn. I'll draw one.
Play Dis. Play Infernus. Purge Nerve Blast. Play Hysteria. Play Infernus. I'll purge. Not finish with you and Plasmate. We'll use the libraries. Your turn.
I picked up my deck.
You picked up the deck.
It was or not Nerve Blast.
Blast Purge now.
No. Oh yeah. I think Drum or Not was the only thing in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Rock Hurling Giant, War Chest to kill Infernus. I'll play Foozle. I'll play Ganger Chieftain to ready and reap with Foozle. And it's your turn. Say check with 6.
Play Trust No One.
Say Shadows. We'll play Merkins. We'll get your deck. Okay, well. Welcome back.
You really like that group think tank.
Welcome back, Group Think Tank. I will play 2 Gamgees. I will play Dipno and Bad Penny. I'll Nerve Blast. I'll shoot my own Bad Penny. I'll replay Bad Penny. And it is your turn. I will draw one. I think I should have gone for the archives, but I was trying to hit one of the Ronnies that I know you've got somewhere. Go ahead. There's 2 Nerve Blasts. There's 2 Nerve Blasts! There was one in my hand, there was one that was purged.
Jeez.
So, before you try to tell me the contents of my deck that is all purged at this point, we're all wrong.
It's a logo, so I'm gonna pick up the archive.
Unjudged, thank you. I picked up the Drum or Not. That was a mistake. The other Nerve Blast was in my hand.
Play Guardian. Play Eddie. Play what? Play
Picked up your archives?
yeah. Play Igor. Play Favors.
How many cards are left in my deck? Like 12. I've got 2 here, 6 in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in play, so 14.
Play Igor. Play Cutthroat Research. Play Wormhole deck. Play Jargoggle. Card. Ward Eddy. Good.
I don't have any Amber answers. I can't actually use the Dipno to group Think Tank here, which actually ends up being pretty good. But unfortunately, I cannot answer. Or I can't. I don't forge because of the Eddy. Yeah, so I can't do anything here. That's the game finally ends.
800 years later. Well, who's ready for game 3?
Game 3. We're gonna be here for a while.
I'll remind you that Twitch chat chooses all these matchups.
Yeah. Justin is one thing.
No, I chose half. Well, technically, Light Tasker was chosen for a matchup long ago, which led us to this point. So
That's true. Yeah.
Twitch chat has entirely driven Fight Nights.
Jack Feet looked unstoppable. Light Tasker came up. Jack Feet honestly gave Light Tasker a run for its money.
It did. Yeah.
It was not a. It was not a.
It is a long night.
Yeah. I would like when I got Infernused 8 times and 2 turns. If it had been a Vault Tour, I would have conceded right there to go to game 3 because of the time limit, which is kind of BS for like a finals. If it were like a best 2 out of 3 at a Vault Tour, I would concede at that point and then move on to the next game because it would be so hard.
And this is why I don't like time rules in a best 2 of 3 game. Since you won game 1, if that went to time, you won the series.
Yeah, I could draw that game out.
You
forever.
could keep playing.
Yeah, that's true too. Which is dumb. That's like a dumb way to win a tournament.
I would feel awful about that, right?
Yeah.
Because that game went on forever.
Yeah, I would just say I would win the Vault Tour and then be like, don't ever let this happen again. This is stupid. No one should have to win this way. No one should be able to win this way, right? The red pennies, the thing is he's got J Venda, so you could shoot the red pennies and
Recoup the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah, get the bets in.
You got a minute left. I could tell the night has dragged on because nobody actually wants to bet anymore. What did I roll?
First, you roll 3.
Okay. Introduce you to Heart of the Forest. Yeah, well, we don't. Nobody here likes Heart of the Forest. So
cards that I personally think need Narada because it's just badly designed.
Is this hand keepable? Honestly, it's not bad, so I think I do keep it.
Keep. I'll start with the vapors. Draw 2.
We get it. You vape.
Yeah. Your turn.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna discard Nerve Blast, and I will Dusk Chronicles. And I'll archive a card. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Say Shadows. I will play Mug. I will play Ronnie. Play Javinda and Umbra. I'm done.
Say Brobnar. I'll Cowards in. I hate doing it, but I think I gotta. I'll play Ganger Chieftain. I'll play Blood of the Titans. I'll drop a chain and draw 2.
Say say Logos. I'll play Igor. I'll start snagging Rock Grove. I'll play Hologram of Finn. I'll play Wants, Wormhole Tech, Jargo Gold card.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Signal Fire. I'll play War Chest. Ganger Chieftain will fight Want. Quant is a good way to just lose the game. It stays alive. Playing you Hysteria during then I'll draw. Go ahead. Wonder if I should have mulliganed.
I say Logos. I'll reap with Wormhole Tech. I have Infernus. I'll play Tank. I will reap with Igor and reap with Jargo. I'll ward. Sure.
All right, I will say Brobnar. I'm going to play Foozle. The Ganger Chieftain is going to fight the Group Think Tank. I will War Chest. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain.
Say. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll say Shadows. Play Ronnie. Play Trust No One. Deal another one. And Kymor. I think Heart is a bad design because not every deck has a way to play around it.
It can generate board states where
the game is actually unwinnable.
Both players are incentivized to not try to win the game.
Yeah.
Which is dumb. Because you shouldn't. A board state where the optimal play is to concede so you don't waste any more of your time is just not good design, in my opinion. Alright, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Gamgee. I'll play TMTP. It's your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Logos. I will reap with Tech. I'll archive Harbinger. Play an Updoor. Snack and Whisper. I will fight Gamgee, Play Eddie. Archive. Word. Done.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to play First Blood, and I will play Bramo. And it's your turn, I will draw 2. This.
I'll say Logos. Or do I? I'll say Dis. Flame Furnace. First Blood. TMTP. I will Hysteria. Play Infernus. Get Chronicles. Earth Blast. Actually, I'll get Cowards then. I want to get that while I can. I'll play Snag. I'll play Not Finished with You. Your turn.
Yeah, I'll say Shadows, Merkins, your archive. Alright, the Infernus is in that half if you want to shuffle.
Oh,
Because you
I
tilted it just slightly. So I want to hit the Infernus.
Right.
Because if I Infernus, I can actually hit some juicy stuff right now. Makes my job easier. I'll discard. I'll play Gamgee, I guess. And it's your turn. I'll draw one.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll plasmate the Gamgee over there. Play Tech, Guardian, Eddie, Dragogle, Ward, your turn.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar, I'll play Bramo, I'll play Lollop. Bramo's gonna kill. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Dis. The 2 libraries. I'll fight Merkins. Snag. Play Snaglet. I'll reap with this. Check with 6.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna discard Bad Penny. I am going to Signal Fire. Lollop is going to fight Snag. And Bramo will fight Infernus. It's your turn.
I'll say Logos. Play Research. Play Igor. That. Play Igor. Plasmate the Bramo.
Yes,
Play
Justin has 2 keys.
Vapors. Play Tank, Chargogle, Reap with Tech. Have Eddie for the Guardian. Board the Tank. I'm done.
I say Mars. Play Shockworm. Play Harvester. Play Proliferator. I put my archives in my hand. Put my archives in my hand. There's no reason not to. It's like sort of free here. I Mars first to take the Shockworm. I'll reap with the Xanthix Harvester, I guess. So ready reap with Harvester. I'll Mars first to ready reap with the proliferator. Archive the other Mars first. And I draw 4 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say Logos. I'll reap with attack. Play Quant. I discard TNTBs.
Yeah, it's purged. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm just gonna reap 1, 2, 3, 4, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then fight the Harbinger. 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw 2 cards. Play the Sneck Lifter.
Their wards are gone.
Yeah. I'll use War Chest. Gain 1.
It's playing Snack Lifter
Off the Jar Google.
Okay.
I'm done. They already used.
I lose. I had to hit Generosity there,
Yeah.
and have to do absurd stuff. I had this set up for Generosity, but I could never find the Generosity. And like I had to play. You played all the stupid Shadows creatures early, and I was like, I looked at that board and I was like, I lose to this board if you just reap a bunch of times. Yeah. Because I didn't have anything.
War Chest becomes Shadows with Sneck Lifters.
So not during your Logos turn. So you have one less Amber.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thank you.
fair enough.
Game 2 was so frustrating. Ripping the Hysteria. Because I could draw my deck, right? That was I had the 1 turn window, right? Like I tried to give you the smallest chance for me to get stuff unpurged, but that's it. Stupid Light Tasker. This is where if I was streaming on my own, I would just rage in the stream. generate the buzz.
We're just gonna
The
put
next one.
the belt back onto Light Tasker.
How do you beat it? Conphage can beat it. I had a shitty draw. I should have mulliganed. I didn't realize how well. I say I should have mulliganed, but I had the Dusk Chronicles to archive a Mars first, which is really important. And I wanted to bounce between Brobnar and Shadows to try to set up a Mars turn. I think it's just. I think probably I should just mulligan for Martian Generosity in this matchup because either I draw a ton of cards or I can set up a situation. That's one where I think if we played this matchup 20 times, I would know what my opening hand should look like, right? I got stuck on chains. I got slowed down, and Justin just like reaped a bunch. I didn't hit like Drum or Not combo. I didn't see Drum or Not. Even without the combo, Drum or Not's so good against that deck because Bramo does so much work. Bramo kills so many idiots. Justin plays all those shadow shitheads, and instead of having to Coward's End, I play a Bramo, and I clean a lot of those idiots up. I don't have to waste my Coward's End there. I can hang on to it. If I was going to be chained for 3 turns, I would rather hang on to the Coward's End so that I can kill all of the creatures when I need to. So, yeah. I got chained. It's possible I should have taken a Mars turn earlier, but I was trying to deal with what was on the board. Also, I think if instead of hitting the Harbinger, well, if I hit the Harbinger and I have a way to kill the Harbinger on my own, I'm a lot better off because I can just Harbinger and kill. I honestly, when I took the 1 turn,
It was like almost worth taking a disc turn.
I almost said dis, take the Harbinger and fought something just to kill everything that was on the table. The problem was if it was 1 key, I do that. If it's 2 keys, I cannot do that because of the wards. He can just use the creatures that are warded, and I lose the game there. because I don't draw any cards. I did not have an answer in my hand. So I didn't want to use all that Martian stuff and have it exposed to get purged forever. But it's possible the correct call was to use it much, much earlier and force some action from Justin. Because Justin, for the most part, largely ignored what was going on my table because I didn't have enough stuff to threaten him. So,
user matches for title matches. That will be when the first real life event is announced that we can go to.
Yeah,
I'll
possibly TTR Con.
I'm sure there probably will be one before then.
There might be a Vault Tour before that, but possibly TTR Con.
How the games feel, Justin? The first one sucked. The second one kind of
Second
sucked
one was
too.
harrowing.
It was
Second one was harrowing.
Yeah.
Because I almost fought back into that game.
Yeah, it was
I think it's if I can stop Justin from forging the second key, I think I might have been able to win that third game. I mean, sorry, the second game, because we were both in a situation where neither of us wanted to go too high. So,
yep. All right. Well, this has been a long stream.
Well, the oubliette was like in the opening hand, right? I didn't even have a good target for it. I just had to toss it, right? It's one of those. It's weird because I have specific answers that I want at specific times, and so like Dusk Chronicles on oubliette would have been good, but I didn't have that option. I don't think. I just pitched it because I was trying to get to the Mars stuff. I was trying to protect the Mars stuff. It's possible I should. Dusk Chronicles the oubliette or a Coward's End, depending on what's in my hand.
It is very late.
Need to rage. Well, I'm just talking about the game, right? That's what I'm talking. This is content. This is bonus content. This is like an hour and 20 minutes more content than what we normally give you.
Yeah. So thanks for watching.
There you
Tomorrow,
go.
Sealed Finale. Triad Rumble, very first time ever it's been done in real life at all, and also
it's TTR original,
conceptually ridiculous.
Yes, patently absurd.
Exclamation mark Rumble in chat. Actually made a command for it. That sort of explains this. So.
And we'll see how it goes. We're gonna use the crappy decks from the.
Well, it'll be like the top. It'll be the top 8 decks.
It's gonna be the top. It's gonna be the top 6 decks that aren't playing for the title. That's what we're gonna do. And there you go.
Hopefully that I made it as a concise explanation as I can. I think that's all you really need to know. 6 decks enter 1 single game of Keyforge.
Yeah. We'll try it out. We'll try it. It's just, like I said, it's a goofy format.
Yeah.
We're looking for some stipulation stuff for our fight nights. So, but yeah, anyway, there you go. That's what we got.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And I want to have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Goodbye.